Cringer, my fearless friend.
Easy, Cringer. It's me, Adam. What happened to Cringer?
You will find he will be very important to you in the future. You may call him Cringer, but he is not entirely what he seems to you just now.
Well, you're certainly not a Cringer anymore.
Hi, and welcome to Toys and Toons, where we take a look at our toys and see if they live up to our expectations as toys, and which came first, the toy or the toon. For this episode, I decided to take a look at a figure that truly does deserve a whole episode to himself, and that's Cringer.
At least there's nothing guarding this place.
So, which did come first? Obviously, the Filmation version of Cringer came out back in the 80s. He was revived in the Mike Young production in the 2000 X series. But it took 29 years and a queen to bring Cringer to toy form. So let's take a look first at the toy. Yes, he came out at San Diego 2011. He was actually a bonus figure. He was packaged with Queen Marlena, if you picked him up in San Diego, or Captain Marlena Glenn, if you bought him on Maddie. So, let's take a look at this cat. First of all, not much articulation. It was a bonus figure. His head, very tight up on mine, does turn left and right. And his tail does do a 360 and occasionally hits his hind leg. The face is dead on Filmation style Cringer, showing his cowardly expression with one tooth always sticking out.
I think I feel faint. But that's I always feel faint.
His eyes are wide open like the "oh my god, no Adam, we don't need him" expression, which we've seen several times throughout the Filmation series. Now, this expression has been seen many times. I'm not fortunate enough to own a cell with this particular expression, but we see similar ones throughout Filmation, and I'm fortunate enough to own quite a few Cringer cells. Still trying to get that particular cell, but we have from episode 45 still the wide-eyed look that the Four Horsemen captured. Another one of my personal favorite Cringers from Filmation comes from episode 1 of The Princess of Power into Etheria, also known as Sword of Shira or Secret of the Sword, depending on when you saw it and where you saw it. 3 horsemen walked into the tavern and demanded a table and music to be played. Both Adam and Bo did not care for their attitudes, while Cringer and Cowl quickly ran under a table to hide. This is one of those cells. Again, you can see Cringer's trademark one tooth showing and still that worried look.
Adam's in trouble again.
Mind if I join you?
One of my last favorite cells hangs up in my bedroom. Again, the animal lover in me had to have it. And anyone who has animals can understand why once they see it. I know in the background you see one of the two. I wish I owned the whole sequence, but I don't. I'm fortunate to have two of them. And that's this. From when our shadow beasts first came. And we have Cringer stealing the blankets right off of Adam while he slept.
Oh, Adam, I need my beauty sleep.
But Cringer has been a fan favorite for a long time, and not just in its adult form. Fortunate enough to own two different customs of baby or cub Cringer. As everyone tries to find that perfect little Cringer that was hiding between Prince Adam's legs when the sorceress...
You're a great pet. But I must admit, Cringer is a good name for you. You're afraid of your own shadow.
Talk to him. This little guy is from Hunter Knight. Hunter did capture his one little tooth, but the face itself, the eyes aren't quite right. But I still had to have them. Do love my little Cringers. And this one, probably the best representation I've seen so far. Sorry, Chris. You do wonderful jobs. But this little guy from Joe Amante, and I'm sorry if I messed up your last name, Joe, so far has captured that moment the best, right before the sorceress appeared, with the one little tooth and the youthful eyes on him. Well, that ends this.
I'm in even worse trouble than I thought. Can we go now, Adam? This place gives me the creeps, and I have a headache.
This edition of Toys and Toons. Hopefully, you've got a better understanding of Cringer and how he really fits in. Join us next time as we continue our look at the different toys that we grew up with and want to represent the cartoons that we hold dear. Till next time, bye!
Adam, what's wrong? And I would never have become that awful battle cat.
Well, I'm glad you did, old buddy. Without Battle Cat, He-Man would be a lonely fella.
Oh, gosh, I guess I'm stuck with it. Get out of here!